Hello guys, today we're talking about the most underrepresented franchise in Smash Brothers. But, and of course, we're not going to count new franchises in Super Smash Brothers, such as Splatoon. So, because Splatoon, that's a new franchise, so of course Splatoon will only have like one character. But today we're talking about the most underrepresented franchise, and I'll be telling you what franchise that is. Also, we're not will be counting Mario's sub-franchises such as Yoshi and Donkey Kong. As yes, Donkey Kong is underrepresented, but Donkey Kong is a part of was originally a part of the Mario franchise. The Donkey Kong Country games are separate games in the Donkey Kong franchise. But out of Nintendo's big franchises, Pokemon, Mario, Zelda, Kirby, and of course Super Smash Bros., which they can't really have unique characters in. So yes, Kirby, Donkey Kong, Zelda, Mario, and Animal Crossing being at fifth. Of course, we'll only be using characters that have representation in the franchises. So, yes, we're talking about Zelda. Zelda is the most underrepresented franchise. Oh yeah, we're also not going over third-party franchises. Those don't count. We're only going over Nintendo franchises. Nintendo series. Yes, Nintendo franchises and Nintendo series. Zelda is Nintendo's most underrepresented franchise in the game, and it's not even a joke here, especially considering how well Breath of the Wild sold. As a franchise. Let's look at the awesome selection Let's look at the awesome selection of characters in the Zelda franchise you get to play as in Nintendo and Super Smash Bros. Well, guess what franchise has more characters than Zelda? Fire Emblem, and Fire Emblem only sold like 20 million copies. Let's look at the awesome selection. We have Link, Zelda, Zeke, Young Link, and Ganondorf, and Toon Link. Only 6 characters, and 3 of them are different alliterations of the same exact character. Even Mario only has 2 alliterations of himself. They could have easily added Paper Mario as well if they really want to make more and more Marios in Smash Bros. And Zelda didn't get, and guess what? Zelda also didn't get a newcomer in Smash 4, and so far in Smash Ultimate there are 6 more DLC characters left. But I doubt Zelda will be getting another character. Pokemon will probably get another character. It will probably get one of the characters from the crappy Sword and Shield games as well. But Pokemon is Nintendo's most successful franchise, so it makes sense. But here's one thing that's puzzling. How many characters does Fire Emblem have? Well, I'll count here. 6 returning characters, and guess what? 2 new characters. Yes, Fire Emblem has 8 characters, 2 more than Zelda. If you want to go by sales, I know we certainly go by sales, or else Kirby would have more characters than Fire Emblem. But Zelda is one of Nintendo's big 3. Yes, and no, Nintendo's big 3 is not Mario, Zelda, and Metroid anymore. It is Mario, Pokemon, and Zelda. I'm sick of people telling me, "Ooh, Metroid sold almost as much copies as Fire Emblem." So yeah, Metroid is not as big. It's just as big as Fire Emblem as a franchise, and Fire Emblem has been on for the same amount of time as, and Fire Emblem sales is kind of questionable because it's from VG charts, but Fire Emblem sold just as much copies as Splatoon, which is a new franchise, and Star Fox. So realistically, Fire Emblem should have the same amount of characters as Star Fox, which has 3 characters. But the fact that Zelda only has 6 characters and 3 of them are exactly the same characters in the games is just laughable. There's so much characters in the Zelda franchise that could be in Super Smash Bros. There's probably like 5 or 6 characters that people have been requesting for years. I think if Nintendo really wants to add another Zelda character, they'll probably add one of the more requested characters like Impa or Skull Kid, who have been requested for years, but Nintendo has denied the request and only put them as assist trophies, or even worse fate, a spirit. So Yes, Zelda is the most underrepresented franchise despite being Nintendo's third biggest franchise. And no, we're not counting Wii as a franchise because the Wii series was included a game that was bundled with the Wii. Yes, Wii Sports. So yes, the Wii doesn't really count, and the Wii franchise has 4 characters anyways. The Mii's and Wii Fit Trainer. And there isn't really much characters from the Wii franchise. There were only really the characters that were really used in the Wii franchise was the Wii Fit Trainer and the Mii's to begin with. So the Wii series doesn't really have many characters to begin with. But Mario and Pokemon, it makes sense that they have the most amount of characters. But Zelda should have the third most amount of characters. Then it could be Fire Emblem because yes, even though Fire Emblem does have so many you know, so many characters in Smash Bros. Fire Emblem does have a lot of games, Okay, there's like 16 Fire Emblem games. There's even more Fire Emblem games than Pokemon Generations. That's just how many Fire Emblem games there are. And majority of them are only Japanese only, which is probably why Fire Emblem hasn't really sold so well. I bet if the games all came out in America, it would probably be around 20 million or something. So yes, Nintendo, you really screwed the poo. Really, Nintendo, just add more Zelda characters for the roster balance. It's just much more. And if you want to go on other third-party franchises that have been underrepresented, we can really go look no more further than Sonic the Hedgehog, which, according to Sega, sold more copies than Mario games. But Sonic is a third-party franchise, so we're not going to talk about how Sonic is underrepresented in Super Smash Bros. As Super Smash Bros. Is a Nintendo game franchise. So, yeah, we'll be excluding Sonic the Hedgehog from this list. So, yes. Zelda is the most underrepresented franchise in Nintendo and Super Smash Bros. History. And that's basically it. Goodbye.